Somebody said the rat is a good symbol of the governor. I say that's an insult to a rodent. The governor thinks that all he has to do is say a pox in your house and walk away in November. Well, whoever the next governor is, whoever the next Assembly and Senate is, we're going to be here. We've been here for years and we intend to stay. And when anybody in that building out there wants to sit down and talk about how we can work together, we'll be here to do that.
And Governor, we saying to you and the legislators today, you got to do the right thing or there will be no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Justice, no peace. Justice, no peace. And Governor, we do our jobs. You do yours. We do our jobs. You do yours. We do our jobs. You do yours. And remember, Governor, remember legislators, no justice, no peace. Hi, everybody. As everybody knows, I am the Queen of Medicine. I'm located at the State Plaza over here. And I want you to know, no cutback. I want, you just got me a little nervous here. No cutback. You know what I'm going to say, right? I love you.
I'd like to just have a couple of words of welcome. We have other union brothers and sisters here. I'd like to bring up Dominic Patronelli, President of IUE 81359.
Good morning, brothers and sisters of PEP and CSEA, all you great state workers. I was a former state worker with Local 660 CSEA before I went to work for General Electric in Waterford. Had a great time down here. I spent great time out of college. Met unbelievable people and knowledgeable people like yourselves, and I cherish those memories forever. And I thank you for giving me a moment to speak. Just quickly, we went through a massive wage cut situation and a contract breaking situation 15 months ago right in Waterford. I'll tell you guys, stand strong, stand tough, make sure they honor your contract. Make sure they honor your contract. And just quickly, the wage cut thing, wage cuts don't work. Say it every day, say it everywhere you go. Wage cuts don't work. Wage cuts don't work. Wage cuts don't work. Thank you.
How will the furlough affect you personally?
Personally, it's going to affect me a lot. I can barely manage my bills now. And I don't think we should have it on our shoulders.
Can you go into any detail about how it will affect you? I mean, it's a 20% cut
mortgage,
pay.
I'm having a hard time paying my mortgage now, you know what I mean? And I have my grandchild lives with me, my daughter, and I have another daughter. The two older ones are out, but, you know, I still have a lot to take care of. It's not just me and my husband.
Right. So what would your message be to the governor then about what he should do?
I think you should cut the waste, not the workers.
How do you feel about Wall Street's role in all of this?
Oh, that's a whole different story. I'm sure it gets in there somehow.
I mean, they got bailed out.
Yeah. Well, we never get bailed out.
Okay. Can you tell me your name and your union position?
I'm Carl Berger. I'm Chief Shop Steward for the Public Employees Federation at 625 Broadway, where 900 Department of Environmental Conservation workers work.
And how will this furlough situation affect the people you represent?
Well, we would all lose a day of work, we'd lose a day of pay, and a lot of my people would have struggled to pay their mortgages, a lot of people would struggle to make their car payments, a lot of people would struggle to buy their groceries in the event that this happens. Some of us are more fortunate than that, but it's going to strap things. I pay for 2 kids. I'm paying college loans for 2 kids. I know that $500 a month that goes out the door is going to be very hard to come up with if they take 1/5 of my salary. I know it will incredibly inhibit the kind of work that we do at the Department of Environmental Conservation, protecting the state's environment, keeping the parks open, keep people safe from environmental hazards.
What would you say to workers in the private sector who say, well, you guys have got pensions and all this, you know, health care and all the rest of it, we don't. Why should we support you? And well, plus we have to pay taxes for to keep you going. What would you say to them?
I'd say I work for the state and I become an activist in labor because I think New York State should lead the way. It should have the best pensions, it should have the best salary protection for workers, and so that we can protect the private sector workers that are more sensitive to things like ups and downs on Wall Street and the economy, so that we can keep spending, keep things alive. We only get 3 or 4%. If we're fortunate in our contracts, we just maintain ourselves through cost of living adjustments. So studies have shown we're better educated than equivalently paid private sector employees, so we're trying to lead the way. That's what we do where I work.
So you think that what your message would be then that let's bring up the private sector, not...
That's right. We want to bring New York State up. We want to all be linked together in labor, private and public sector, all bringing everyone up to have the best possible New York State with a vital economy, protected workers with health care, with appropriate benefits, paid a fair wage for their jobs.